Hi, everyone. Welcome to this next lunar phase, lunar week. We've got a real exciting one. This is the time to get into action. It's a first quarter lunar week, a lunar phase where we break through old blocks. We bust through old patterns. We really start to come into our awareness, like what is not working for us? What is like this resistance that we feel? So this week, resistance is going to be your friend. So welcome to the first quarter lunar week in the vibration of Leo. So the Leo, which is fire, fixed fire, is ruled by the sun. Leo the lion. So for all of you out there who are Leo suns, this first quarter lunar week is going to be going right over your sunshine. So it's really going to ask you to be bold, be fabulous, be bright, be beautiful, just be standing out. But how you're really going to know you're in alignment with this vibration is you're going to be connected to the joy of your inner child. So this is the time to let your inner child come on out and be in charge. Now, we don't want our wounded inner child. If you have a wounded inner child, that's probably who's going to show up first. And that's okay. We love her. We want her to say hello to us because we want to know how to help her. So first quarter lunar week energetics is about breaking through blocks. So what we have going on energetically is we have the sun, and then we have the moon. And so on a new moon, the sun and moon are together, right? So that makes a new moon. But now the moon has grown apart to create a 90-degree angle. So now we've got lunar forces against solar forces, and it's making like this kind of pushing block, kind of bad feng shui energy. So what you want to do is that you get to use this energy to break through. So the universe is benevolent and is always working upon your behalf. So how we can use this built-up energy is we don't want to stay in the square. We want what the universe is doing is it's getting your emotional power. It's saying hello. It's waking you up. And it's building, and it's building. So it's building in all this pressure, almost like a tree falling in a river, and it starts damming up the river, right? So the flow gets less, and all this resistance of this rushing water that can't go through starts building up, and it gains power and strength. And that power and strength, as it builds up, is what pushes through and helps you release that block, that old negative self-sabotage type of behavior, or just an old wound or some type of old resistance. So you really want to stay awake to what is giving you resistance. Instead of fighting with it, be with it. Say hello to it. Take a look at it. Now that's first quarter moon energetics. But now we're going to add on another layer. We're going to say, oh, this vibration is fire. It's Leo. Leo rules the fifth house, the fun house, pleasure, joy, follow your bliss energy. That's why it's the inner sun child. And remember, take this time this week because the moon, handles and controls and governs our memories. So go into childhood memories of joy. How did you like to play? What was your favorite game? Who did you want to be, or who did you, dress up as for Halloween? Like, who were your idols, or those you looked up to? What did you think was awesome when you were like 5 or 6 or 7? So that when you reconnect to that part of you, you bring it to its power because of the Leo energy. The Leo is our inner sun child. It's our happy childhood memories. It's what gives us pure joy as an older person. So when you align with that during its first quarter week, then you've got a second layer of power. Now, the archetype of this first quarter Leo moon is called the actor's moon. So this energy is calling to you to ask you to look in the mirror, because the moon is our mirror. What masks do you wear? What roles do you play? And what masks do those roles require? What costumes or outfits or what lines are you reciting? So this week, really take a time to look at what are these roles that I play? I could be mother, wife, coworker, neighbor, daughter, grandmother, auntie. What are these roles that you're playing in your group of friends? Are you the healer? Are you the one that requires a lot of attention? Or are you the one that's always kind of cleaning up after everybody? They're all roles that we play. So make a list, take a note. What kind of roles am I playing, and what, are they contributing to my inner sun-child happiness? Are they really part of me and what brings me bliss? So we want you to return to innocence this week. What's really powerful about that saying, returning to innocence, is that this moon is creating an alignment in the heavens called a fire trine, because it's aligning with 3 fire element planets, and they're coming into harmony. So we have part of fortune, our sacred work on the planet, 1 degree Sagittarius this week. Then we have the moon, 2 degrees Leo, coming in with the Ceres, our ancestral energy. And then down in Aries, we have Chiron, wounded healer, at 0 degrees, along with Mercury, I believe, at 2 degrees. So, or 4 degrees. I have to double check. But Mercury's right along in there. So we have this beautiful fire, spiritual, joyful, creative, loving vibration. And this particular fire trine has a tail. And I like to call the tail, it's a kite. And so what guides the kite is the tail. So I go down and I see, what is the Sabian symbol for this 1 degree Gemini tail? Because when you activate part of fortune, which is your sacred work on the planet, it's when you align with that, all the money starts falling from the sky like a jackpot, right? Because you're doing your soul's purpose, your soul's work. So right now the heavens is having its soul's work at 1 degree Sagittarius. So how you activate is you go into its opposite, which would be 1 degree Gemini, because Sagittarius, Gemini are opposite signs. So I went to look at 1 degree Gemini, and its Sabian symbol was so fascinating. The symbol was Santa Claus hanging furtively, quickly filling stockings with gifts and blessings. So that image is what we can really connect to when we're looking back at our childhood joy. And depending on how you celebrated your holidays, whether, you did the Santa Claus thing, you might have done, Hanukkah, or you might have done a different celebration like winter solstice. However you celebrated as a child, go back to the most joyful memories that you have. That's going to be the tail that is steering this energy to help you break through blocks. Now, what are you breaking through blocks? New moon intentions in Aries that you set on April 15th, as well as if you have your chart, which I'm pretty sure you do. And if you don't, go get your chart, because this is your operating manual for how you live the most happy, fulfilling life in this incarnation. It tells you exactly what to do. So go into that part and find your Leo ruled house. This is going to be where the action is taking place in this waxing lunar week, meaning waxing means you have a lot more energy every day to help you move into fulfilling your new moon intentions, releasing resistance and moving through blocks of old soul patterns. And we're going to do it with innocence. We're going to do it. The moon is bringing the Sabian symbol of independence. Imagine this beautiful, long-haired, gray-haired woman who's just like in her fullness of her beauty. And it said, she's not wearing a bra, and she's just free. She's independent. Her hair is flowing, and she's just loving herself. Right? So that's the independence energy that the moon in Leo is bringing, like charismatic, be flamboyant, wear colors, be the life of the party. That's how you're going to break through energy and break through these old blocks and stories. So we've got the innocence of Santa Claus bringing childhood joy. We've got the moon who's bringing this, freedom and our independence of our feminine energy and our beauty. And then we also have the sun, which is bringing natural fulfillment. Its Sabian symbol is a lawn covered with clover and full bloom, right? So just imagine this beautiful green, luscious lawn in full bloom with all the clover, and all the bees are coming to pollinate the clover for the honey. And it's just this gorgeous Taurus spring, yummy green energy. So that's what's available for you this week as we move into breakthrough blocks. But I have one more surprise for you. This is what I would love for you to do. This is the Law of Attraction Deluxe Moondial Planner. Now, I printed mine out. So this is in a nice little binder. But how I'm going to use my Law of Attraction planner is, of course, I always have my chart. So I'm going to look at my Leo ruled house. I'm a Gemini rising, so I know my Leo ruled house is my third house. Siblings, communication, lower mind. So I'm really going to focus my attention and my awareness on thoughts of joy. I'm going to consciously remember every day one memory from childhood that I absolutely just had so much fun, and I thought it would last forever, and I'm really going to allow myself to stay in that field, because that's where the power is for me this week. So where is the power for you? So in the Law of Attraction planner, you're going to get first quarter moon week planner, and you're going to have a daily guide to help you access the energy for this week. So that's how you'll use your planner. And then on the next day, you're going to write down spaces where dreams come in. You're going to pull a card, do an oracle or an angel card reading. What are the synchronicities that start showing up? I know some of the lunar ladies out there have actually seen Santa Claus. How crazy is that? That is so cool. And then you're going to write signs, different kind of signs, synchronicities that are showing up for you this week that are helping guide you, whether it's number sequences, it's a friend that shares something interesting. And you're going to go into your moon dial, and you're going to, of course, find where we are. So here, this whole week is the first quarter week. We're right here, and we're moving towards the full moon. So this is the area you're going to focus on in your moon dial. And then I'm going to give a special, a very special gift for those who buy their moon dial this week. And those that have bought them already, I'm going to send this to you. But I've got a group of cheat sheets that are going to help you understand your chart. So this is the 12 houses, right? So we're going to look at that Leo ruled house, and we're really going to focus on understanding the energy and the themes. Then I've got some zodiac signs at a glance with mantras, and I like to cut these out and make little flashcards. The next one is planets at a glance. So if you've got planets in your Leo ruled house, take a look at what they mean. Zodiac sign, this is where we're going to use this, and we're really going to hone in on Leo and really get really good on the mantra of Leo, I will and I love. Knowing the glyphs so you can find it easily in your chart. And those are your cheat sheets. So if you buy your Law of Attraction planner this week, it is $10 off through this Aries lunar cycle. So the code is lifestyle10. You're going to get some cheat sheets this week. All right, so I'm going to post a link below in this video. Get your Law of Attraction planner, because you can use it right away. Use it every day. It's going to be good for this 365 zodiac year, so it's really going to help you out. And then what's really beautiful is that at the end of the year, you're going to have this binder that's full, and it's going to be a living record of your beautiful 2018 zodiac year. And you're just going to see and be marveled by how much growth and how much acceleration that you've had throughout this whole year. I'm so excited for you. So get your planner, start busting through some old blocks and release some old patterns this week with the Leo first quarter moon. See what roles you've been playing, what mask you're playing, and if they don't really support your inner sun child and support your joy and your innocence and your independence and your natural fulfillment, exchange those masks in. Take on a new role, upgrade yourself, move through, and release anything that's in your way this week. And trust me, you'll be so glad that you did.